me just fix my hair, sorry. Hey, welcome. I'm Mira, an executive coach for burnt out leaders, and I help high performing executives save 10 hours a week and set better boundaries that actually stick and make real time for their family, for their health, and themselves without feeling guilty and without falling behind or without feeling like you're falling behind or failing. And that's what we are doing here every week. This is Power Without Pressure. Today, I want to talk about something most people don't realize they are doing because it looks productive, it feels responsible, and it keeps you completely stuck. And here's what I see with nearly every executive I talk to: they know they are overcommitted and they read the articles, they download the apps, and some of even have tried setting boundaries at work. And they are then starting to say things like, I need to be better at time management, or I just need a better morning routine, or once this busy season is over, things will calm down. And then they optimize, they schedule harder, they push through harder, and they tell themselves the answer is more discipline, more structure, more control over the calendar, and nothing changes because what they are doing is managing the symptoms and not the source, not the root cause why you're operating currently that way. Here's the real problem, what they are facing and the real challenge. Most high performers are not overworking because they are loving work. They are overworking because somewhere deep down they believe that slowing down is dangerous. And something will happen the moment you rest. And doing less means like falling behind. That saying no means being seen as difficult, and that taking a real break means something will fall apart. So when they try to set a boundary, the nervous system treats it like a threat, treats it like something dangerous. It's a danger is happening right now, and they override it every time. And this is not a willpower problem. This is not also a time management problem. This is a belief problem. This is a safety problem, and you can't think your way out of something that is running in your body. And that is exactly why the strategies you have tried haven't stuck. And they were built for your brain, but the pattern lives somewhere else. And I want to give you today three shifts. So from today's life, I want you to take these three shifts away. Firstly, stop managing your time, start protecting your energy. Time management won't save you if you're already running on empty. If your cup is already empty, you can't give. You're empty. But the real question you have to ask is, what let's start with what the question is, what you're not should asking. The question is not how do I fit more in? It is, what am I carrying that was never mine to carry? Just ask yourself this right now. What am I carrying that was never mine to carry? Most of your exhaustion is not from the work, it is from the pressure you put on yourself around work. Next, boundaries are not a calendar strategy, they are self trust practice. If you don't feel safe saying no, a time blocking system will never fix it. Boundaries stick when they come from a regulated nervous system, not a scheduled reminder. You don't need to feel safe choosing yourself. That's the action. You need to feel safe choosing yourself. That is the actual work. When you set a boundary, and you feel danger, you feel like something is chasing you before you even want to set a boundaries, then you have to regulate your nervous system, and a regulated nervous system will help you to feel safe choosing yourself first. And that is the actual work. With that, you will create self trust within yourself that your voice is heard and you are allowed to choose your peace and especially yourself first. Last but not least, slowing down is not failing, falling behind. It is the strategy. The version of you that works 60 hours a week is not your most effective version. Rest is not a reward. Rest is a part of your performance. The executives who last the longest are the ones who figure it out that doing less on purpose is what makes everything as possible. It is a part of performance that you are able to work harder and achieve your peak performance and you achieve your fullest potential. You have to think it that way like a phone battery. When your phone battery is at the lowest, you don't keep watching it because you know some at some point it will die. Your phone will die out of your battery will be gone and your phone died. And it's the same with your body. Not that you are dying, but you will be so exhausted that you're not able to do your best. You will not be able to do your best when you're not charging yourself up. And that is rest. You have to charge yourself up and fuel your body with energy that you are able to keep the momentum going and keep the energy up in the work that actually moves the needle and not keep going with work when you already know you are drained and your energy is low. It is not the best way to work because you are drained and you can't give your best and you can't be focused. Your attention is already gone somewhere else because your body needs rest. And that's why you have to keep looking out for yourself and see that you are charged up, that you have energy, that you have the capacity to do the things that actually moves you forward. And with rest, rest is a part of performance where you can achieve your highest potential. So here's what I want you to take from today. If you've been trying to fix your schedule and it keeps reverting, that is information. It means the problem is not the schedule. It means something deeper needs to shift. Something about what you believe will happen if you slow down. Something about whether you actually feel saying no. And that shift is possible. I see it happen every day with my clients. And it does not require burning everything down and going on a retreat. It starts with one small thing, looking at the action you keep taking and the one that feels productive and asking, is this actually working for me or am I just used to it? And that question alone changes everything. If this feels resonate with you, I want you to know there's a place where we can go deeper on all of it. My program, the Realign Method, helps high performing executives have 10 hours a week, set better boundaries that actually stick, and create real time for their health, for their family, for their friends, for themselves, without feeling guilty, without falling behind at work. We work on the mindset, we work on the nervous system, we work on the self talk and the practical tools, all of it together, because that's what actually moves the needle. And the longer you stay in this pattern, the harder it becomes to get out. Not because you're weak, because the pattern gets more familiar every day, and familiarity feels safe even when it's draining you, and you feel comfortable in the cycle, even if it's not moving you forward and you're actually stuck. If you're ready to stop optimizing around the problem and actually take a step towards to solve it, here's what to do. DM me the word reset and I will send you straight to your inbox the link to book a call with me right now. The call takes 2 minutes to book and we will look exactly where the gap is, and I will give you the first 3 steps to start setting boundaries that actually sticks and you feel safe to set them. Let's do this, don't wait, and I will see you in the next live. Thank you for watching.